Welcome to another edition of Tribe Vibe TV. Today's a very special edition. We're going to have a guest join us in just a minute. But first, I want to talk about the Transformation Challenge. We are down to the last final few days. We've heard amazing stories. I know there's a 30-pound weight loss at downtown, several 20-plus weight losses at the other stores, so it's going to be a battle to see who brings home the title. First, I want to take just a short video of one of our athletes, Randy at 280, and hear his feedback on the challenge so far and what he's accomplished.
It's been a great experience. I was in the worst shape of my life, physically and diet-wise. So changed everything, changed my diet. I've gotten a whole lot stronger. My stamina is a whole lot better. It's been very hard, but it's been very rewarding, and my body knows it. My body feels a whole lot better. Yeah, for me, I've already lost probably about 8 pounds. Yeah. Biggest tip is changing your diet. Yeah. The exercise is great, but the best thing for me was changing my diet. I'm probably about 90% paleo. Cheat every now and then a little bit, but it's usually not a bad cheat. But I went from no paleo to about 90%, and I could tell a huge difference the way my body feels.
Great. What are some of your goals for this challenge?
Lose 15 pounds.
You're getting pretty close then.
I'm there. I'm going to be there. I've got 2 weeks to lose another 7 pounds, maybe 7 or 8 pounds. I'm going to go over it.
Awesome, man. That's great. That's great. Keep it up, dude.
All right. Thank you.
So that's great stuff there from Randy, and again, that's just one example of literally hundreds of testimonials we're starting to get back from people getting amazing results on the Transformation Challenge. So stay strong. End of next week, this thing's going to be over. Measurements on Thursday and Friday, and then we get to celebrate cheat night on Friday the 24th with a great wad the next morning, the hangover wad. So a lot of fun stuff coming up. Stay strong on your Transformation Challenge. We want to put your story on Tribe Vibe TV soon. All right, on to our next event, one that is near and dear to my heart. This Saturday, 9 a.m., Railroad Park, we're having our 4th Wad for Water. I have with me today Spencer Sutton, who is the Executive Director of Never Thirst, also a great personal friend. Spencer, thanks for coming on.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So Spencer and I have really put a lot of time and effort into this event over the last few years. Really been excited to see where it's gone and how much it's grown, and really how much you guys have participated in making this an amazing event.
Yeah, it's really been amazing. I mean, to see the progression from the first event that we did, we raised maybe a few $1,000s to last year over $35,000. Amazing.
So let's talk about that. Right after we opened in February of 2010, we did a benefit for Haiti.
Right.
And that was the first ever event we'd ever run here at Iron Tribe. And we did a workout with jerry cans, which we're going to do again, and put a well in Haiti right after the earthquake.
It was right after the earthquake, that's right.
And then September of that year, we had our really first official Wad for Water, and we focused on Sudan, and we're able to put several wells in Sudan.
That's right.
And then last year was just huge.
It was huge,
At 280, we focused on India and did 2 adoptive villages in India and raised $35,000,
right.
An amazing event. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about this year in a minute, but tell me and tell the listeners here about the impact that's been made, Haiti, Sudan, and India over the last 3 events.
Yeah, well definitely Haiti, right after the earthquake, we were able to go in there with a church from New York City called Tabernacle and really provide a lot of people with access to clean water that didn't have it right after the earthquake. And then Sudan is, of course, a country that we love, and we're able to do several wells there. One of them, which we continue to go back and minister with, is Lexon, Coffee. His church is right there in Moondry, and so Mark Whitehead was actually just there last week and saw the well and saw the project, so everything is great. And then last year for India was really special to us because what the tribe did was provide long-term sustainable training and care, water and sanitation for 2 large communities in India. And so even now those projects are still going on through the tribe's help. So impact is still being made in India because of that last year.
So that's amazing stuff, and really looking to take it to the next level this year.
That's right.
Railroad Park, which is going to be a big venue for us. We're going to incorporate the jerry can in the workout again.
That's right.
Carry the jerry is going to be the theme this year, so no telling what we can come up with here.
That's 40 pounds of water, by the
40
way.
pounds when it's full, and we can put less water if you need to scale. But it's going to be a lot of fun. But the big news is we've had donors step up, tribe members who say, look, we believe in this cause, and we're going to match giving dollar for dollar up to $50,000. So tell me what that means if we were to hit that goal.
That's amazing. And what we have planned in India is it's the biggest project we've ever done. We would, if the tribe comes in and raises $50,000, we have $50,000 that will be matched. That will provide over 40 villages with access to clean water through their local church. And that's huge. Huge, yeah. Take a whole region of state in India.
So we've already had a lot of giving already. I know we've had a bunch of registrations, money's starting to come in. We're putting matching funds against those. Really encourage you to, number one, participate. It's $40 suggested donation to come and work out with us. Or even if you can't come work out, please give. We'll match your giving, and we really want to impact others around the world who are in desperate need of clean drinking water. I know I have reminders here in my office. I'll never forget this lady. We just put a well in a village in India, and she wanted her picture taken so bad, and she went home and got
dressed up.
Got dressed up and came back, and Jason took her picture, and it just helps me remember there's things more important in life than just getting by and raising families and growing a business. There's people who desperately need our help, and
desperately need water. And the key is for this is, if we don't raise $50,000, then that money stays on the table. It's not given. So we have the opportunity to raise $100,000 to double that giving. That's huge.
So big goals, and we cannot do it without your help. And Spencer will be there. His team will be there. I will certainly be there, ready to carry the jerry alongside you. Really, just urge you to participate. Go to neverthirstwater.org, and there's a banner right there for Wad for Water, and you can register right there on the website.
That's right. Yeah. You can register, or you can simply give. If you can't come,
either way.
Give. Yeah.
There's both options. So thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
As always, Spencer's a great friend. I've traveled the world with Spencer and Mark and Never Thirst. Could not believe more strongly in what we're doing through this mission.
Thanks.
So let's go to Trey. He's going to do part 2 from last week, and he is going to teach us the squat clean.
Anytime we get low with one of these movements, whether it's the snatch, the cleans, because we're doing heavier weight, we got to be able to support that. So Trey, let's now go into, from foot to shoulder, the squat clean, talking about starting stance, ending stance, and some common mishaps.
Okay. All right, so once again, Jordan approaches the bar. We got to have that good setup. Chest is high, hips are low. He's going to use those legs to assist his back and pulling that weight up. So when that weight gets way too heavy, we're going to resort to a full clean. All right, the full squat clean. So Jordan, let's demo. Perfect, and we're up. Excellent, so back down. So some common mistakes we see with this movement would be, of course, pulling too early, and that can be the case with the power clean. So pull the bar too early. Good. Remember, wait for that arm bend. Open the hips all the way, and then we're dropping under the weight. Let's see it. Perfect. And another common mistake is not opening that hip all the way. So, as he pulls that weight off the ground, he's got a full hip opening, and as soon as he executes that full hip opening, he's dropping under the load. All right, let's do it again. So chest is high, sitting back, big hip opening, and we drop under. Perfect.
Trey, one thing that's definitely near and dear to my heart, I've seen a guy do it firsthand right here actually in this space, is having your elbows lined up with your knees. How dangerous is that, and what's a tip to stay away from letting any type of wrist injury occur from having your elbow lined up with your kneecap?
We could spend 30 minutes discussing fast elbows, all right? And that's the key to not getting injured with this movement. You've got to have fast elbows. So once Jordan stands all the way up and he starts to pull, the quicker those elbows are, the more success he's going to have with this movement. So Jordan, demonstrate fast elbows when you're catching this clean. So right now, again, he's in the setup position, chest is high, hips are low. He goes for the clean. Fast elbows. He's got to transition those elbows fast. If he has slow elbows, he's going to catch that barbell in the death grip. Catches that barbell in the death grip, the weight's going forward, he's moving forward, he misses the lift. So again, you must have fast elbows and a strong base. What do I mean by strong base? Jordan, we're wearing you out. When he catches this barbell, he's got fast elbows. Let's see it. And he's got a strong base. His elbows are high, he's tight in the middle. Go ahead and stand. Perfect.
We just have you hold that pose all day. Hey guys, a little bit of a longer coaching segment, but man, isn't it great seeing Trey Griffin come out of retirement to give you some tactics to make you more efficient at the power and squat clean here at Iron Tribe Fitness.
Good tips there from Trey. Hope you guys are enjoying these coaching segments. I know I'm picking up something every week. Our coaches are amazing, but practice these things because obviously the squat clean comes up quite a bit in our workouts. So that does it for this issue of Tribe Vibe TV. Again, can't wait to see you this Saturday, 9 a.m. at Railroad Park. Stay strong in the Transformation Challenge. We've got 2 more weeks. Looking forward to seeing your amazing results at the end.